My heart hammered against my ribs as I stared at the blank, dead screen. The sound of screeching tires and a violent impact echoed in my head. Julian stood before me on one knee, holding a sparkling diamond ring. His warm smile slowly faded, replaced by a cold, calculating stare. "Who was that on the phone, my love?" he asked softly. But there was something different in his voice. Something that made my stomach twist. For the first time since meeting him, I felt afraid. As I looked into his eyes, I realized the man I was falling in love with might be hiding far more than a business rivalry. And suddenly, I wasn't sure if I should answer his question at all. Years ago, before I ever met my ex, my new man had been investigating a major fraud scheme connected to several powerful companies. One of those companies secretly belonged to my ex's family. Their rivalry wasn't personal, it was war. And now, somehow, I had become part of it. Just then, his phone rang. His face turned pale. The accident wasn't random. My ex's car had been forced off the road. Someone wanted to silence him before he could reveal more. Suddenly, this wasn't just about love anymore. Against everyone's advice, I went to see my ex in the hospital. When I entered the room, he looked terrified. His injuries were serious, but that wasn't what scared him. "They're watching us," he whispered. "You need to leave him before it's too late." I demanded answers. My ex grabbed my wrist. "The person behind everything." He paused. "Is someone you trust?" Before he could say another word, nurses rushed into the room and ordered me to leave. I never got the name. The next morning, I received shocking evidence. Emails, photos, bank transfers, all connected to one person. My best friend. The same friend who convinced me to take the Jamaica trip. The same friend who helped me heal after my breakup. I couldn't believe what I was seeing. When I confronted her, she broke down crying. The trip to Jamaica wasn't an accident. She had arranged everything. Every meeting, every introduction, every coincidence. Someone had paid her to bring me there. And that someone was connected to my new boyfriend. I felt sick. Had our entire relationship been planned? Were his smiles real? Were his feelings genuine? Or had I simply become a piece in a much larger game? For the second time in my life, I didn't know who to trust. That night, I packed my bags. My phone exploded with messages from him. Calls, voicemails, texts begging me to stay. But before boarding my flight home, I opened one final message. It contained a single sentence: "I never planned to fall in love with you." 3 days later, back home, someone knocked on my door at midnight. I looked through the peephole and froze. Standing outside wasn't my billionaire boyfriend. It wasn't my ex. It was the pregnant woman who had destroyed my first relationship. And she was holding a newborn baby. When I opened the door, she looked me straight in the eyes and said, "This child isn't your ex's." To be continued.